And it's not a scare because Drake's gonna be fine. Drake put out a song last Friday, and nobody cared.
What was the song?
The Drake and SZA record.
No, people, that just dropping. People do like
it. Came out last Friday. And it came out last Friday, and people just started talking about the lyrics yesterday. Because I saw people, posting about how he said something about whips and chains. You get whipped and chains like an African slave or something like that. And I remember I'm in the group chat, and I'm like, damn, Drake put out this record Friday, and people just get into the lyrics on a Monday?
I mean,
that's not Drake like.
Oh.
He's going to be fine regardless. I just think that, it's also when you think about, you look at the album cover and you hear the title For All My Dogs, I think we was looking for something a little bit more harder, a little bit more aggressive.
Let's see what happens.
This slow joint with SZA.
Let's see what happens.
He's bringing the old Drake back, though.
Is this old Drake, Alex? You a Drake fan?
I thought it was
the thing I'll always give Drake a lot of credit for is that Drake does keep it about the music. Like, even though Drake has moved on to do some other things, like, executive produce Top Boy, executive produce Euphoria, he's got other things that he's in. His main focus for the last decade or better has just always been music. Yeah. He's not running to be in movies,
Speaking of Drake, you talked to your friend today, Charlamagne?
What do you mean?
Drake.
No.
Drake?
What happened?
Well, okay, so this morning, Drake was a little bit upset about some things that you had to say.
I want to tell y'all something, but you're not going to believe me because I'm lying. But Drake and I plan this out every time he drops an album. I'm part of the album rollout. He drops a record, I critique it. It brings more attention to the record, more attention to the project. I keep telling Drake he doesn't need me to do that. He's Drake, but for whatever reason, he wants me to do it, so I oblige. Okay?
I don't believe you.
I'm just telling you. It wasn't always like that, though. Back in the day, I can honestly say I was hating on Drake for fun. It was hilarious, at least to me. Like, he posted one this morning that I forgot I even said, where I said it was a three sexual orientations. Jay, straight, and Drake.
Yes.
Hilarious. All right? But that's just hate. Okay, but after back to back, and he sent the bottles with the note, let's be friends, we came to an understanding, and we agreed whenever he drops certain songs, I will hate on them in order to bring more attention to the record. I don't think he needs it. I think it's crazy that he wants me to still do that, but,
So you actually like Slime You Out, whatever?
No.
So then...
I think Charlamagne has a problem with light-skinned brothers, me and Drake. He just don't like.
No, it's not that either. I just told y'all what it was, but I'm lying, so it don't matter.
See?
But,
But can we just agree that you don't look like Morris Chestnut? Nothing around you looks like Morris Chestnut. You don't remind me of Morris Chestnut.
Says he gets mistaken.
Oh my goodness.
Morris Chestnut says that he's gotten mistaken for me. It's not my fault. Why y'all be mad at God's engineer? I don't understand this.
God's engineer.
God's plan.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and here we go with another round of Charlamagne the God and Drake. And normally we don't see Drake really respond. It's normally one-sided when these things is going on with the opinions and start making a blog with Charlamagne is critiquing the music or just joking on Drake in general. But this morning, that nigga Drake woke up with it on his mind, decided to punch back like we never seen before. And I'm at links in the description where you can listen to the clips in the beginning in full and get the entire context from Brilliant Idiots, what is kicked off this past weekend when a new episode came out. Well, Charlamagne said, hey, nobody's talking about that Drake record that just dropped and everything. Normally we would hear it being talked about and everything like that. And then that hit all the blogs and Instagram, which caused Drake to wake up this morning and turn it up. When Charlamagne went on Breakfast Club, as you heard right there, to respond to what Drake had to say. Are you okay, Leonard? You kind of weirding me out, G. Like you really obsessed with me or something for years, like you look in the mirror and wish you saw my reflection type shit. Whatever you gotta do, let it out. I'm sure your 435 loyal fans will stand by you, you effing goof. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga Drake turned all the way white boy on that with that you effing goof. And then he posted up a TikTok clip from a Vlad TV interview where Charlamagne just spoke on the 3 sexual orientations and Drake being one of them, gay, straight, and Drake. And then he posted up and mocked him about looking like Morris Chestnut, saying a deep thought about how you the off-brand Morris Chestnut. And I don't really know how much of this is Drake really feeling the way about what Charlamagne had to say. Like I say, we normally don't get a response, but Drake do got the new song out, And for him to wait a few days after it was already circulating on the blogs, he probably was like, you know what? I'm going to get it Monday morning so they can talk about it some more. Not that Drake needs the promo. Whenever he dropped, it's soon to the top of the charts regardless. Based off of his resume of hit records and music he done put out, been at the top of the game for so long, he don't need Charlamagne to talk about it to push the record. The people are going to tap in. But I have to agree with what Charlamagne was saying. Hey, nobody really talking about that record. They not talking about the lyrics for real. It kind of went under the radar. The Holly Berry stuff kind of gained a lot of attention in the media and everything. And that's not saying that, you know, that automatically means that the song wasn't good. But normally, whenever Drake drop a single, he's promoting the single, and he has another big artist like somebody like SZA who got talent and sound real good. People gonna be talking about that record. It's gonna be getting spent. It's going to be getting promoted. People going to be sharing it. It didn't really go like that, but I got to keep it a band. Also, that ain't on Drake or the song. I feel like that's just kind of where we at today in music, where nobody really gravitates onto these records no more like we used to. Nobody really focuses on records. There's so much going on. Attention spans are so much shorter. You got to really like work a song through TikTok or one of these kind of apps or something for it to go viral and things like that, to where all the blogs is talking about the lyrics, everybody using it in the caption. And that's normally what we used to whenever Drake would drop something, especially with somebody as big and talented as SZA. So I get what he's saying in that aspect. I just think that's where the game is at. That ain't got nothing to do with Drake and how he put the song out and everything like that. I just feel like that's where we at now. People just don't be having time to focus on the music as much as they used to. Because back in the game, you know, certain niggas drop, everybody talking about it. Now, it's got to be a whole bunch of other things to make the song be getting shared and talked about super heavily. Every once in a while, you're going to have those certain songs that just really niggas going to be talking about it, resharing it. But they be taking months sometime to become the thing. I don't know. Music just in a different spot right now. And I'm not talking about rap music or cultural music to deal with black people or urban music. I'm talking about music in general. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all at 1000 for Shit Show. Stay on your pivot.